I have. As always.
Excellent stuff.
I've come down here several hours talking to like-minded people. It's just good fun.
Superb. Thank you very much, Don. Shall I pause for a minute? Or...
Just pause for a minute because I have a question to ask you.
Okay, could you? Not sure what to do now. Okay, we'll come back to you. We'll come back to you because it's important. We need to. We need to. Is it a question that can be used in the public domain? Is it? Oh, excellent. Okay, so we'll turn it into a clinic situation.
I understand. From my wife, your wife might be growing some rhubarb.
Okay, I was wondering where that was going for a minute. For you?
Rhubarb's risky. As a subject matter, I'd be careful.
Okay, and I would like to deny all rumours of us growing rhubarb. So they're sauce. Okay, so they're...
I'm not desperate. I'm not going to die.
You're not desperate for rhubarb.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing dietary there.
I think it's worth probably saying
it's... have to make some...
If I said the word block,
desserts.
Desserts.
I can't get on in the picture. Okay, so there you heard it. A live appeal on the Silver Coast Meetup. Urgent request for rhubarb, please. And yeah, you know, a man's digestion could be relying on this request. I think.
At least
we have got. I did see a bag of plums. Will plums do? Okay, we've got plenty of plums, and that is part of the wonder of coming to the meetup, sharing a produce. You know, it's nice to have get your hands on some plums, isn't it?
Well, that's why I come.
I don't know how he managed to keep a straight face there. And I'm nearly choking as well. So,
well, it's not the plums, is it?
You'll see beside me, everybody. And thank you everyone for saying hello in the chat. We've got a couple of thumbs up already.
See,
stuck in your thumb, pulled out a plum, and we've covered rhubarb and plums so far. Follow that, Mr. Terence Austin, who I have with me. These are, I've never experienced so many show-stopping moments within the first 5 minutes of a live stream. So, on a different more serious day, I have the Renaissance man, who you may have seen on the show. Last Wednesday, when Terence Austin here, legendary artist of the Silver Coast and all of Portugal, and the other amazing Austin brother.
There he is. Come on, move.
Yes, and Paul's here as well. Paul's here from Central Portugal. Hey, Paul. Terence,
yes.
You very remarkably, it was like painting with Nancy. It was compared to Bob Ross.
Listen, man, I was so near putting on a flowery frock and getting my hair bouffant, if I had any.
Just to come here today?
Just right. My alter ego, Nancy, painting on with Nancy.
Yep.
So, yeah, I hope it worked quite well for people. I hope they learned a little bit and had a laugh. That's the major thing.
Well, the amazing thing is you have brought the finished work here today, haven't you? So would you like to do the big reveal?
Yeah, I will.
And then get the painting out.
Here it is.
Classily wrapped. No expense
in an art bag.
Yeah, no expense spared, everybody.
What's an art bag?
Look, this is extraordinary.
Okay, we're going to give a slow reveal. It's going to come up like that.
Look at this, the painting that was created live on the Good Morning Portugal show last week.
Finished stage.
And with the man responsible. So that is amazing.
Don't give that arm. Yeah. He hates close contact.
Yeah, I do, but I'll do it.
Apparently I smell in a rather peculiar way.
That's right. No, I'm not going to say what you said earlier on, but that is extraordinary.
Yeah.
It was incredible that you did this. You created this live on the live stream. You put the live into live stream last Wednesday morning.
What a brave man to let me on and actually do some daubing and waste probably about an hour and a half.
Well, it was when you said, "Can I show you my etchings live on the show?" You had me at etchings. You had me at etchings there. So.
You've drunk a lot.
I haven't had a drop.
I've drunk.
I'm gonna be drinking for the first time in a year tomorrow morning, but I have to say this is absolutely beautiful. Your artwork.
Oh, sorry again.
People can see more of your artwork, images of the Silver Coast of Portuguese life, at TerenceAustinArtist.com. 1 R in Terence.
1 R in Terence.
1 R in Terence.
There's 2 R's in terrific, I think. So
but only 1 in Terence.
Only 1 in Terence. I don't know what you can draw from that.
No.
But it's probably not very good.
What you can draw from that. I like that. Okay. If anybody wants to say hi or ask any questions while we're here live from the Silver Coast Meetup, you're very welcome to do so. I have the other. Well, he's been Is he talking now? In the past, if you're a keen viewer of the show, the live cookery shows with Owen front of house,
Genius.
on the grill, on the hob, and on the range, and Garvo helping, and then the man behind the scenes, also this man. That's why I call him a Renaissance man on the vision mixer.
I'll have to look that up in what that actually means. I thought it was
You've been saying it, and had it on your business card for years
some
now.
old, busybody or something.
A vision mixer.
Busybody.
Oh, I see, a Renaissance man. Okay. And what we need to do while we're here, because I think, as handsome as you are, I think people would like to see if I spin the camera around and take my thumb out the way. Yeah, there is. Look at the coast.
What a brilliant view.
This is what we love about being here.
Unfortunately, it's gone a little bit misty, which is lovely.
Yeah.
Okay, because it does have the mist come in and out, the sea mist, which is quite romantic.
Yes.
And can create some great visual effects.
Yes.
It was pretty sunshine all the way through to about an hour ago. Yeah.
When you arrived.
And then suddenly it all turned dark and dank. But it's not. It's lovely, and what a lovely place to visit and be and to live. And you're enjoying it, aren't you?
Oh, I love it being here. And there's the opening to the Atlantic. That's what's so lovely about here, is that the bay is sheltered here, isn't it? Because of that small aperture opening onto the strongest effects of the Atlantic through that little. You can see the splashing there, I think, of the waves crashing in.
Look at that, so
Up on the top there.
beautiful.
Sorry, very shaky camera work, but it's always like this when I'm next to Terence. Yeah.
You're on a big telephoto there. You're doing quite well.
You want a big telephoto.
If you really
Look
want
at
a great tip when you're on a long telephoto.
Oh, okay, yeah. Go on.
You must stop breathing.
Right,
It's going to
okay.
be difficult.
It is going to be difficult. Like, is that on a
like this.
Yes, it was his best picture there. It was also his last one. So I think I did see a question flash up there. Not unusual when Terence is around. But if you want to put your questions in,
Can you tell me the way to the...
yes. Who's going to win the 230 at Newton Abbot? Not those sort of questions. Questions about Portugal, living in Portugal, if you will. Look, someone's coming past and one of those vehicles you see and you think to yourself, oh, I wouldn't mind one of those for buzzing about in the bay.
Yeah. And then your wife.
No, probably not. Probably not. What have you heard?
Sensible.
What have you heard? Right, and we have the great Garvo with us. If I spin round, to include Terence, it's amazing what you've done.
Thank you.
And Terence Austin, I will put it in the. I think we've zoomed in a little bit too much. We don't want too much nasal hair, do we?
Right.
Okay. You can never have too much nasal hair.
It's provoking, isn't it?
It is. Be still, my beating heart. Incredible. TerenceAustin.com. TerenceAustinArtist.com. I'll put it. Thank you very much. I'll put it in the information.
I haven't even been drinking yet.
No, he has a little bit, to be fair, but yeah. So, would you mind swapping places with your brother,
Not at
so
all.
that he can talk about the up
get
and
off
coming?
and get him in.
Okay, all right.
I can only get off over.
Be careful what you do with that picture.
I'm going to go and get some drinks for him.
Right. Okay. Yes. And you can stand me one in for tomorrow.
Smash.
Here we go. This is Gary Austin, who I think we can say is one of the founding fathers of the Good Morning Portugal Wine Club and Food Club. You're a founding father.
Important, that.
And would you mind telling us a little bit about this this brew here that we've got?
Yes, I've chosen this one because it's a bit of a challenge for me. Because I don't like Dow wines.
DAO, the region of Portugal.
That Birmingham accent.
Okay.
Dropping me vowels all over the
Yeah.
place.
Yes.
But this one is an exception, and I've got a sneaking suspicion people will like this.
Can we see the label?
We can see the label, yes.
Yeah. And why do you think they're going to like this? This is our return to the screens.
Because this is a very definite wine.
What, as in full body?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
It's got a lot of character, a lot of flavour.
Yeah.
And it's very me. It's the type of wine that I like.
What, full-bodied and frozen?
Well, that's a break.
Yes.
I think that's going to be a popular one. I hope it is.
Yeah. And we return to the screens on the 1st of August.
We do.
Which will be a Monday evening at 9 o'clock. What was it that kept you coming back week after week for 50 weeks on our first outing? What can people expect?
Well, from my own perspective, I think I learned a lot, and I'm never against learning a bit now and then. And in a foreign country with the wines and the grapes, varieties, I've learned a lot.
Yeah.
and I'd like to think my palate has become a little bit tuned, if nothing else.
Yeah.
And everybody can do it. Anybody can do it. Just sitting there with a wine, listening to your taste buds, and enjoying it.
And it's not snobby, is it? You know, we enjoy the wine, we have a bit of a giggle, but absolutely right. We're learning things about Portugal, aren't we? We learnt about. In fact, we had one of the great winemakers join us on screen, didn't we? Luís Pato joined us one night.
What a character.
We've had people from the marketing teams of the great wine producers of Portugal. People have enjoyed joining us from the wine industry, and we've learned a lot about Portuguese wine, Portuguese culture as a result of doing it. So it's a full-on win-win doing the wine club. So do join us 1st of August, Monday night, 9 o'clock. Have we chosen a second one yet? Is it Frank who's doing it?
I don't know who's next up.
Okay, so if you want to join us, just put a note, get in touch via WhatsApp. You know the number 913-590-303. If you want to join the wine club, we may have so much interest this time that we need to have a revolving approach.
Like a revolving door.
A revolving door, but I think the mainstay, like Garvo here, Frank, the regulars that you all know, hopefully Mr. Perkins in the Alentejo, will be there. Penny in the UK, the original Gogglebox lineup. It was like Gogglebox with beer and with wine. I mean, not with beer. Beer first, and then that was our warm up, and then the wine club, Gogglebox with wine. On a Monday night, so get in touch if you'd like to join us. The challenge, of course, is finding the wines, isn't it? But we are finding that with some of our American friends who do drink along with us, that we can help them find an approximation, right?
Yes. And never forget, I mean, it's not exclusive wines. It don't have to be expensive wines. We've discovered that wine at a modest price can be just as enjoyable.
Yeah.
So if you try a wine that you like, or that sticks in your mind you like to share, please let us know
absolutely.
about it.
And we're not afraid to go there, are we? Because we did Matthias Rosé.
Yeah.
We tried box wine. We're happy to try wine because actually here in Portugal, of all the 50 wines we tried, can you remember one that was a howler? There might have been one that we didn't like. About it.
But my professional attitude says I won't name it.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't go with it. But other people may have liked it. It just wasn't my type of wine.
But remarkable out of 50, right? That only one seems to be a Duff specimen.
Another thing to bear in mind, and this is from my own personal point of view, is before I came to Portugal, I did not like white wine. Wouldn't drink it.
Right.
There are so many different varieties, so many different tastes of white wine here. I can happily drink it anytime, any place, anywhere.
And that is not to mention the Vinho Verde.
The Vinho Verde.
And the red fizz.
Yes.
The Espumante wines of Portugal are incredible. The liqueurs, we did Beirão, didn't we, as one of ours as well. We did the orange wine.
We must go to the factory in Beirão.
Let's do it. So maybe that can be a bit of a trip out. It's everyone going to the Beirão production facility. An absolute. It's like the medicinal liqueur, isn't it, that every Portuguese family would have for every occasion, I think.
Well, it was based on a medicine, wasn't it?
Yep, like all the best drinks, it was originally medicine. Yeah.
It's good for your tongue.
So there you go. Do join us for that. 1st of August, Monday night, 9 o'clock. You'll be very welcome and have a bit of fun and learn a bit about Portuguese wine. I think we're a bit light on questions about Portuguese culture live from the Meetup here. It's not the most beautiful of days, but warm enough, right? Comfortable.
It's t-shirt weather, but sun's gone behind the mist and the veil of the clouds a little bit, but that happens here occasionally.
Talking of weather, environment, these sorts of matters, and on a more serious note, a little while ago you were quite concerned about the water levels, the drought here in Portugal. How hot is it in central Portugal at the moment? What are the water levels looking like?
Critical.
Critical, okay.
Critical. The river Zazera is, I've never seen it so low. You could almost walk from one side to the other, and for a massive river like that is something to behold.
Yes.
I believe in my heart that this year is going to be even hotter, and with like where I live, we had a couple of 50s last year. We're going to see some more,
Wow, okay.
In fact, one of the Paul here is his neighbour. The thermometer exploded. Was that hot?
It was so hot the thermometer exploded. Wow, okay.
So I think we're in for a rough time. So look after your water, people.
Look after your water, people. A little note of caution, and it's going to be a hot one this weekend apparently. So look after yourself as well. Make sure you don't get dehydrated. Be careful out there. Enjoy the Portuguese weather, and be sensible and careful as well. So what I'll do is I'll finish off with a little bit of a lingering look at the bay here. Cheers, Garvo. Cheers, Terence.
Thank you very much.
Au revoir.
Oh no.
Where am I?
I?
Very good. You hear that? Okay, let's go. I'll spin the camera around so we can see the other aspect here. Great hosting with Nelson at Palmera. I'm going to go. I nearly got run over there. Let's just let this car pass. Oh, back live again. Look, the beach is filling up now. This is going to get fuller and fuller over the next couple of weeks. But people are having a lovely time here. I don't know. It's well into the 20s. A little bit breezy and a little bit cloudy, but still people determined to have a great time at the beach today. Isn't that superb? Look at that over there in the sea, in the bay. There is it's like a slide. You swim out to it, and then you can jump off it and slide down it and so on. Sorry, still a bit shaky with my camera work there. Salida de Porto on the other side, that you might be familiar with if you've tuned in a few times. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for your support of Expats Portugal and Good Morning Portugal. And we will see. Here's another look of where we meet up on a Wednesday. Should you want to make the trip here on your scouting trip, or if you're in another part of Portugal and you want to come and join us one day, that's where we are, where the red brollies are, with a beautiful view of the bay. I will wish you a good afternoon and see you in the morning. Ciao, ciao.